seats currently. Remember, NC and Congress, of course, are in a pre-poll alliance. So the alliance currently stands at about 9 leads to the BJP's 7 leads. But interestingly, neck to neck there right now. But remember, these are all early leads. We cannot call them definitive trends just yet. Savid Rodriguez, Pawan Khera of the Congress party raking up the issue of unemployment there, saying that the Congress is united. You know, these disagreements happen in a family. It's not going to affect them. Also saying that if he was Robert Vadra, he would have filed a defamation case against you. There's no merit to your corruption charges claims.
Well, I think it's very important to understand that there are certain aspects of the allegations that were leveled on Robert Vadra that need to be further investigated. And I think the BJP High Command will look into this aspect of it, because the investigations are not done by BJP. The investigations are done by investigative authorities.
Yes, because it's been so long and there's been no conviction.
So I think it's important for us to actually look at the investigative agencies and look at the track record that they have for investigating any of these cases. And I think there's a serious need to ensure that investigative agencies, whether it's an ED or a CBI, need to conclude on their cases soon, because what happens at the end of the day, it gives a leverage to who could be the culprit to cry wolf over such cases. In fact, the Congress, interestingly, it was during the Congress's time that the CBI was called the cage parrot, but it is now the Congress that keeps calling the CBI and the ED as cage parrots of the BJP. And I think this is unfortunate that happens to investigative agency. But the most important thing on issues of unemployment, you know, even Pawan Khera spoke about it. Pawan Khera spoke about the fact of government jobs. And that, in my opinion, is the fallacy to the issue of unemployment, because unemployment does not necessarily mean only government jobs. Jobs are across the sector, whether they are government jobs, whether they are private sector jobs, whether there are entrepreneurs that are created. BJP has always focused on creating an ecosystem where there is an enhancement of the opportunities available for people, whether it is in the private sector or whether it is in entrepreneurship as well. And you need to look at the various yardsticks that are available from government records itself to show you the growth that has happened in employment over the last 10 years where the BJP has been around. So this fallacy, you know, the biggest problem in this country is to equate jobs for a youth with government jobs. They don't look at the opportunity that the country has to go beyond government jobs.
Okay, let's quickly prize our viewers with some more leads now coming in. We're learning that Vinesh Phogat is leading from Julana. So Vinesh Phogat, of course, making an electoral debut on a Congress ticket, is leading from Julana and Haryana. Meanwhile, Naushera is seeing the NC lead. That means BJP State President Ravindra Raina is currently trailing from Naushera. Meanwhile, former Deputy Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Tara Chand of the Congress, he's the Congress working president currently, is also trailing from the Charm constituency right now. Vikram Randhawa of the BJP is leading from Bahu constituency. Devendra Singh Rana of the BJP is leading from Nagrota as we speak. Meanwhile, we are also learning that in other inputs coming in this hour, that Vakar Rasool Vani is leading from the Banihal seat. Is of course in the fray on a Congress ticket. So these are some initial trends coming in. Remember, very, very early, of course, right now we can see Aditya Surjewala also of the Congress now leading from Kettle. He's also making an electoral debut, the son of senior Congress leader Randeep Surjewala. 20 leads so far for the Congress in Haryana, 10 leads so far for the BJP, and others they're leading on 3 seats now in Haryana. Meanwhile, in Jammu and Kashmir, the BJP leading on 11 seats currently, the NC leading on 8, the Congress leading on 4, PDP leading on 1, others leading on 3 seats. Let's quickly get in now. Siddharth Sharma of the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, exit polls did not, of course, bring good news for your party at all. But how hopeful are you of increasing your vote share in Haryana, opening your account and being possible kingmaker? Or do you believe it's been a very nascent election for you because you're still a new party in the fray?
Yeah. Rishabh, am I audible?
Yes, yes, go ahead, Siddharth. This is Uday here, but you can go ahead.
Okay, sorry, it's Uday. I was unable to see the program. I'm only able to hear it. Aam Aadmi Party has been fighting these Haryana elections very robustly. We have a very good organization. Now, as far as the results are concerned, according to the reports that we are getting from ground, I think the counting right now is only the postal ballots. But our performance in the postal ballots is also in at least 3 seats we are leading. That's what our internal counting agents are giving us. Regardless of that, we have to understand one thing, that political reform requires pressure groups in India. But in India, what happens is that a civil society may be very good in pressure group, but since the civil society doesn't have any political clout, political parties usually ignore them. Aam Aadmi Party is unique in the sense that on one hand it exerts pressure like a civil society, while also having some political clout. It means that Aam Aadmi Party forces political parties towards good governance. Free electricity by Siddaramaiah in Karnataka is an example. Free bus rides being offered by the BJP for the disadvantaged in Haryana is another example. Unemployed youth having been being promised allowances of 1,200 rupees in Haryana is also proof enough. So I think Aam Aadmi Party, what it does is that we all of us know that in a democracy we need pressure groups, and most of the pressure groups are from the civil society. Unfortunately, in India, because of the political dispensations, there are so many calculations like caste, religion, etc. What happens is that these civil societies, although they become a pressure group, but the political parties do not take that pressure because they don't have that political clout. What Aam Aadmi Party is bringing is that kind of political clout, and that's why many times Aam Aadmi Party, when Arvind Kejriwal says that hum